I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Well, we're back again with the Ruger Security 380. You know, we did that overview. In fact, I'm going to put a link into the description area that you can click on and go back and see all the particulars on this gun. Well, today we're going to shoot it for the first time. Now, I like to do that. I mean, it's going to be the first time I'm shooting it, so you will see what happens when you first get this gun out of the box and take it and shoot it on the range. Now, one thing you always want to do is to clean the gun first, which I did. I used all of my Shooter's Choice and Otis supplies and got it cleaned up really nicely. Put some of the Shooter's Choice CLP in it, swabbed it down with that. I mean, the thing's ready to go, let's hope. We're going to be shooting some Norma ammo right here. It's the 95 grain one, 380, like I said, 380 auto. That's what it shoots. And one of the things I want to bring up, and first off, I got my gun right here, and it's in a Security 9 holster. That's right, it will fit a Security 9 holster, but it'll be about this short to go all the way, unless you can find a compact one. Because this is smaller than my Security 9. Anyway, this is the Security 380, like I said. Take a close look there. It's got the fiber optic sights. We went through all of this, of course, in the overview, and you'll be able to see it more then. It does have a loaded magazine in it. It is not loaded up here. You can tell that by right into this area, which we show you again on that overview. There's two different spots you can look to see if it does have a round in it. This one does not. It now has 10 rounds from the magazine. We've got another magazine here too. We're going to be using that. And we're going to be shooting from qualification distances of 5, 7, and 10 yards. That's a qualification in order to get your CCL in the state of Illinois and some other areas as well. Now, loading one of these magazines, it does come with a little loader. I wasn't all that happy with it, but you can use, this is a Maglula Uplula, and you can use the 9mm on this 380. Works perfectly. Of course, there's not that much difference between a 380 and a 9mm. Anyhow, we're going to get our ear protection on here and my eye protection, and we're going to start shooting at a shooter's, it's what they call Shooter's Target 7, a bullseye target, and that's what we're going to go at. It's an AR-500, of course. And we'll be firing at that for the qualifications ones, and then maybe take some rapid fire shots at the different ones. We may even do some plinking at our dirt bag targets and some of the others, and we'll just play it by ear. We're just going to have some fun and shoot and see how this thing reacts. So let's get up here and do some shooting. All right, I'm going to leave you back here at the 10-yard line, and I'm going to go up here to the 5, take my safety off, rack my first round in. As you can see how easy it is. That's why they call it a light rack. And well, anyway, it's one heck of a gun, I think. We'll find out when we shoot it. We're going to shoot that one over there. There's our bullseye target. We're just going to put a few rounds there. Well, I hit the with 1 or 2 I got down below. I did get that one up there, so now we'll move back to our next line. That's still within the qualification area. And by golly, we got a jam. It wasn't bad. Another one. Now we'll go back to 10 yards. I'm still within the qualification area, as you can see there. We're back here by you now. I don't know how many more rounds I got left. Okay, I had to put another magazine in. So we'll try to get them now. Another jam. I don't understand this. Again. I don't like that. Could be the ammo, and unfortunately I don't have any others. Well, it's hitting right within the qualification line. You can see that. And let's try some rapid fire there on the target that's just to the right with whatever I got left. Well, another jam. Well, it was kind of scattered all around, wasn't it? Well, I don't understand those jams. I don't know if it's the gun or the ammo. It could be the ammo. Let's load it up again, and we're going to take some shots at some plinking targets. Okay, we got some shooting target 7, as you can see it. Those are what they call dirtbag targets. Those are knockovers. And we've got 8 of them up there. I've got a couple of magazines, so if I can't hit them with 2 magazines, I guess that's going to be pretty bad. We're going to try to take out the top ones first, though. So let me get me up here and take safety off, because you cannot rack around in until then. And we'll see how this works. Another jam. They're not real bad jams, they're just part way. Another one. Well, took them all out, but that worries me a little bit. Well, use the rest of them on that bullseye target. And that was it. There was only one, and I hit the flapper, so that was dead center. Okay, for the heck of it, you can see I got one setting up there. I loaded the other magazine in, and we're going to try to hit that one from 25 yards. So I'm going to walk on back here, and hopefully I can hit that one knockout. With 10 rounds, I better be able to. Then again, this thing to me was not all that accurate at 10 yards, but it's a very, very short barrel. It's a close, definitely a close firing weapon. Well, I got him on one shot. I'm going to go take a look at that and see, maybe I can tell where I hit it. As close as I can tell, I think I hit it at the same location, almost the same location. Let me lay this gun down. Almost the same location as where I'd fired it when I was up here, right in this area, because there's 2 new hits right there. This is also showing me how this works, because this one, I can't remember what AR level this is. That's one reason I wanted to try these, because I wanted to see what a 380 would do with an AR 400. Some of those I fired at are AR 400s, but what we're going to do is, I got a few more rounds, so we're going to shoot at maybe that one, I don't know, maybe the bullseye target, perhaps both of them. I still got a few rounds left in here, and I had another one of them oddball, just jammed it forward. I don't know why it's not coming back the way it should. Anyway, let's put this down, take the gun back there, and shoot again. Well, I'd say it's not the best of 25-yard guns. Perhaps, you know, I'm going to load this. I got about 10 more rounds. I'm going to load this and shoot a little bit differently. So just hang on. This is kind of for my own experiment, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. We're going to fire this just a little bit different with the sights. Because something I haven't really mentioned today is these sights are not adjustable for elevation. Windage, yes, but not elevation, because it's just strictly a drift adjustment, which I'll show you too here in a second. But let's see what I gotta see here. Okay, I think that worked pretty good the way I wanted it. Now I'm gonna actually shoot at the one to the right. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Another jam. This one is not, there we go. Again. That's right where I was aiming. Okay, that was all of them. Now I'll show you what I did, because I wanted them up a little higher like that. Not necessarily to the left as much, but anyway, that's where I want them. So let's go back here and we'll talk about what I was doing. Okay, as I said, get these off so I can hear a little bit better. I think my charge went out. These are rechargeable. There are actually some of these that you can hear with. I have them turned all the way up. Pretty much done. Anyway, we'll unload it. See, it's empty. What I was doing, I was telling you, I'm going to show you here on sighting it, and also on that drift adjustment. Okay, right here there's a screw that you take loose, and it will adjust back and forth for windage. Not elevation though, no elevation adjustment. So what I was doing, and I don't know if you can really see this, here I'll show you, maybe I can get it lined up. When I was sighting down through here on my fiber optic, which is, you can really see really well, I was taking this and putting it actually down too low. I was getting it down here because with this one, it seems like it's an awful deep groove. You can get that down a wee bit too low, and you want it level with this. In other words, you want the top of this level with this. And when I did that, I got it right where I wanted to hit it. And I did anyway with some of them, because I probably did sight it right. But again, this is the first time I've fired it, and that's the way I want it. I want it so that you see what I do. I'm not firing hundreds of rounds prior to that and then showing you a gun that, boy, you're going to be able to pick this up and just wham, wham, wham like that. Well, we found out that we do have some sort of a problem here on a feed. Now, it's not a major feed, and I'll show you that up close too. Right here, when that way, I'd say that it would jam. Okay, it would be open probably about this far, about like that. And normally I just took it and redid this. Perhaps this is that light rack that they have, because it is extremely easy, as you can see. Maybe it just isn't enough, or the ammunition isn't enough to discharge that properly to have it come back. It does pick up the round. Could it be the magazines? Possibly. I don't know, because it was not a you know, just a fluke. It just wasn't one of them. We had it in several of them, and I did back when I shoot them from 25 yards. 25 yards, yeah, it didn't do real great, but I did hit the target, and perhaps, you know, I'd hit that a little bit better too, again, if I was sighting differently. That's why I wanted to sight that up this direction, just past the 10-yard mark, where, to me, that's what this is. This is more of a 10, 15 yard at the max gun. It is not something, because it does shoot 380, and it's short. I mean, it's a short barrel. I wish I'd have brought my Security 9 to show you the difference between them, because the Security 9 is probably about that much longer, and that does make a difference. I have shot the Security 9 at 25 yards and been fairly effective, even 30 yards. So this one, it's just a little bit different. You got a different ammo, you've got different length, the whole works. But as far as if we can figure that little jam out, I like this gun. It does not have a lot of recoil, which is ideal for somebody that you know, just can't take the recoil. Say, like if they have arthritis. I do have arthritis, but still, I'm fortunate enough that I am able to continue with some of it. But, you know, like a smaller person, you get to, or a handicapped person, because there's people in wheelchairs that will carry a concealed carry. And this would be, I think, a very good gun for them, because it does conceal, it It is a light recoil. There is not much recoil at all with this thing. I am surprised at that. And part of that is because of this light rack. But again, part of the slight jam we had might be that. There's just something that isn't feeding properly. And I'll get a hold of the company and I'll try to find out what's going on. And perhaps they can shed some light on it. And then I'll get back with you and give you the information. That's the idea of shooting Plink. That's what we do. We test things out, we go through them, we let you know how they're working. As far as the gun itself, I really like this little devil. But we're just going to find out what happens and if we can work it out. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.